PC TV channels. My name is PC Obiora. Today in this channel, we are going to be giving you the great motivational speech ever. Stay tuned and enjoy the channel. My name is PC Obiora. Getting started. Those heights by great men won and kept did not happen by sudden flight. But they, while their companions slept, they were toiling upward in the night. The difference between successful people and unsuccessful people is that successful people make habit of doing those things that unsuccessful people do not like doing. Not that they love suffering, not that they love doing it, but it is because they discover that it is the price that they have to pay in order to be successful. Greatness was not achieved in a day. It is achieved by constant practice, constant devotion to what you want to be. It is by constant practice and constant devotion, by constant dealing with reading books, doing the things you want to be, doing the things you don't like doing, thinking until it hurts. This is what makes you successful. The way successful people think are quite different from the way unsuccessful people think. Unsuccessful people will always like to stay in the nest. But that's a different thing from what successful people like doing. Successful people will like to go out of the nest and struggle through life and see suffering. They see failure as a friend. They see failure as part of life. They see failure as their highest teacher. But unsuccessful people are not like that. Unsuccessful people quit when they begin to see failure. Failure should not be your enemy. Failure should be your closest friend. Failure should be your teacher. Failure should be your acquaintance. There are so many things that unsuccessful people do that successful people never thought of doing, even once in their life. The prize for greatness is like a cafeteria where you can choose whatever you want, but you must pay for it before you can eat it. It is not like a hotel where you just go, take whatever you want, and then they allow you to eat it, and after eating it, then you pay. It is not like that. Success prize must be paid in advance. So arise from your bed, begin to walk. Begin to work on becoming what you want to become. There is nothing you cannot be. There is nothing you cannot have. There is nothing you cannot achieve. In your day, you are the master. You say who dies, you say who lives. You draw the lines. You say what happens. That is your territory. In your area of life, you are the chief. In your life, you say what happens. Do not give the devil your territory. The devil wants to have everything. But you, if you want to be the master of your life, you will not give him the chance. There are several things that people fail to understand in life. We live in a mental and spiritual world. Do not live your life the way you want to live it. Begin to discipline yourself. Discipline yourself on how you spend. Successful people do not spend just because they want to spend. Successful people spend because they have calculated what they have to spend, what they have to keep, what they have to invest, and everything about their income. That is what makes you successful. To be a successful man, you must have your business in your heart and your heart in your business. What is your business? Is it what's supposed to be your business? Is it really worth your time? Does it increase your personality? How many people have you invested? How much have you invested in yourself that tells you that really you love yourself? Or do you keep saying, I love myself, I love my life? What have you done to prove it? Begin to invest in yourself. Invest your time trying to find out your uniqueness. If you want to be a great man, there is need mentorship. Look for someone you want to be and begin to watch them. Watch every of their footsteps, but beware, because in the world today are so many lions in the cheap clothing. These people will tell you, come, I will be your mentor. But they have the knives in their hands and they put it in their back and they are ready to slaughter you. It is much wise to watch them from a distance. Read their footsteps and watch them from a distance. Follow what they have written. Follow guidelines. Do the things you need to do. Practice constantly about how to become what you want to be. There is nothing you cannot be. It is only determination and constant practice of what you want to be that will lead you to who you want to be. Greatness isn't a small thing to achieve. It is a great thing. And when you want to get a great thing, there is always a great person to fight. If David did not fight Goliath, David's name would have not been heard over centuries. Over years, we've been hearing of David. What has David done that makes his name heard? In the Bible, David did a significant thing. Many people were looking down on David. His brothers considered him the less privileged. In the family, he was nothing. He was just a little boy. In the whole country, he was neglected. He was not even among those that went for war. But David took it upon himself to challenge the giant that is trouble in their land. There is something you must do that will remove something greater than you that will make you great. If you want to be great, if you want to be successful, you have to lift the burden of unsuccessfulness and carry up the burden of success. The burden of success pains, but with time, it becomes your reality. It becomes a habit that you develop overnight. And when you begin to implement that, people will be wondering because it looks magical. It is always magical to imagine. It is always magical. But it worth your time. It worth your time. It worth your constant practice. It worth all that you have. Make a decision today to become successful, and you will live all your life in enjoyment. There is a glory that follows successful people, and that glory is the glory that they have been able to achieve overnight. Discipline yourself. People can be successful. Someone might be the most successful people in the world today, but tomorrow you might outsmart that person and become more successful. People can be successful, but others can still outshine them. You have a reason to shine. There is no way you cannot become successful. There is nothing that will stop you from becoming successful. There is no country, there is no continent, there is no town in the whole world that you cannot become all that you want to be inside that town. It is only yourself that will prevent you from becoming all that you want to be. If you want to become successful today, make up your mind. Decide on what you want to become. Decide the things you need to sacrifice in order to become successful. Then decide confirm within yourself that you want to pay the sacrifice of success. When you pay it, there is nothing that will make it not to be given to you. The price of whatever you pay for in the world of the Spirit must be yours. If it is not given to you, you go and take it because you have paid for it. If you pay for something, you must have it. Nothing can stop you from having what you have paid for. Success is being able to live your life in your own way, doing those things you choose to do with the people you want and in the situation you desire. For you to do this, it is not just a journey that you have to pick up one day and say you have achieved it. It is something that worth your time. Success price can only be paid once in a lifetime, and once it is paid, it is given. Because the law of the Spirit says that whatever you pay for in the world of the Spirit is always yours. Even if there is a reason for it to be denied you, you have the right to move like a lion and pick it up. It's yours. There is nothing you cannot do. There is nothing you cannot be. There is nothing you cannot have. What voice do you hear in your head that tells you that this thing you cannot do it? That book you cannot write it? That job you cannot get it? Whose voice is that voice? Whose voice is that tells you that you don't have what it takes to do those things that your company owner is doing? That company that you have been working for years and you have not achieved anything, so you put your time. Do you believe that you can actually begin a company today? Do you believe that you can actually become whatever you are aiming to be in the next 5 years? Today, do you know that you can start working on that project today? Decision is the only thing that will mark your beginning. And if you begin, do not stop until you get to the destination. Move with the speed of light and do not look back. Those who look back do not achieve anything. Greatness is moving on daily basis without looking back. Remember, Saul's wife looked back, and what happened? She turned into a bunch of salt. Do not look back. If you look back, failure will take hold of you. But I don't want you to fail in anything, but even if you fail, determine within yourself that you have not failed. The man who discovered the ball did a constant practice, he did a lot of things, and he failed 1,000 times. And when he was asked about his failures, he said he did not fail 1,000 times, that he only learned the 1,000 times that a bulb light will not work. That's greatness for you. We do not fail. Great people do not fail. They only learn. And when you learn, you begin to work on what you have learned. Zig Ziglar once said that the elevator to success is always out of order, but the stairs are always open. It is in your hand today to begin to walk. When you begin to walk, I assure you great success. And by my authority as a prophet of God, I begin to declare in your life that whatever you walk out of, the motivation you get from this video will begin to work out for your good. There is nothing that can stop you. It is only yourself that will determine what you want to be, who you want to be, where you want to be, and how you want to be it. That addiction cannot help you. That addiction cannot lead you to your success. That addiction cannot make you that thing you want to be. Can you you drop that cigarette in your hand, it does not good to your body, neither does it to your spirit. Pick up something good and begin to work on it. You are your own life designer. The history is yours to make.